All right, so let's dive into something that's been like really bugging me lately, and it's cold wallets.
Okay.
I know,
Yeah.
I know you're probably thinking like, ugh,
Yeah.
not another one of these. I already know the basics.
Right.
But seriously, stick with me on this one because what we're going to unpack today
Yeah.
goes way beyond like just the basics. What is a cold wallet
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
We've got a ton of research here
Yeah.
on Tangem and Ledger wallets,
Okay.
plus some like honestly kind of terrifying analysis
Oh.
on why exchanges might be a lot riskier
Okay.
than most people think.
Gotcha.
And by the end of this deep dive,
Okay.
you'll be able to answer like this really crucial question.
Okay. I'm ready.
If you could only choose one cold wallet for the rest of your crypto life,
Oh, wow. Okay.
which would it be?
That's a great question. And you know what's so fascinating to me is
What's that?
a lot of crypto holders, they get so caught up
Yeah.
in, just chasing gains
Right.
that they don't really understand the underlying risks,
Yeah, that makes sense.
especially when it comes to exchanges.
Okay.
I mean, sure,
Yeah,
everyone knows about hacking.
right. Hacking's like the obvious one.
Yeah, exactly. But there's this much deeper,
Mhm.
like systemic issue
Okay.
that most people are totally oblivious to.
Okay. Now you've got me intrigued.
All right.
Lay it on me. What's this like hidden danger?
It's called artificial supply.
Artificial supply.
Yeah. So basically, imagine you're looking at your exchange account,
Yep.
feeling all proud of your Bitcoin balance.
Gotcha.
But what if I told you
Hmm.
that same Bitcoin might be showing up
Okay.
in a bunch of other users' accounts
Whoa. Hold on.
at the same time?
It's like a mirage.
It is.
People think they own all this Bitcoin,
Yeah,
but it's all smoke and mirrors.
exactly. Because of lending practices
Oh.
within exchanges.
Yeah.
The same Bitcoin can get leveraged multiple times over.
Oh, wow. And the real kicker is most users have no idea this is even happening.
So that sounds like a recipe for disaster
It is.
waiting to happen.
Absolutely.
Didn't something like this play a role
Oh, yeah.
in the whole FTX meltdown?
FTX is a perfect example
Okay.
of how this artificial supply issue
Right.
can just blow up in everyone's faces.
Yeah.
Remember all those people
Oh, yeah.
trying to withdraw their funds
Yeah.
only to find out
Yeah.
the exchange didn't actually have the money
Right.
to cover everyone?
That's the nightmare scenario.
It is. It's a total nightmare.
When the illusion of abundance just like
shatters. Yeah.
shatters. Yeah.
And this wasn't some like tiny shady exchange.
Right.
FTX was a major player
Huge. Yeah.
endorsed by celebrities.
Yeah. The whole 9 yards.
The whole 9 yards.
If it could happen to them,
Yeah.
it could happen anywhere.
It can happen anywhere.
Okay. That is making me sweat a little.
I bet.
So how do we avoid
Wow.
getting caught in this potential implosion? I think you know where I'm going with this.
Cold wallets.
Cold wallets are your escape hatch
Okay.
from this system.
Right.
By holding your private keys offline
Right.
on a physical device
Yeah.
that's totally disconnected from the internet,
Gotcha.
you sidestep that whole artificial supply problem.
Right.
You have direct, verifiable control
Okay.
over your assets.
Well,
No middlemen, no smoke and mirrors,
right.
just you and your crypto.
But how can I be sure
That's a good question.
that my exchange isn't
Yeah.
playing this artificial supply game? What are some red flags?
There are a few things you can look for.
Okay.
First, pay attention to the lending programs.
Okay.
Are they pushing users
Yeah.
to lock up their crypto for high returns?
So that's a potential sign
Could be, yeah.
that they're leveraging those assets
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
exactly.
Okay. What else?
Second, check their proof of reserves audits.
Proof of reserves. Okay.
Are they being transparent?
Okay. About their actual holdings?
Right.
Or is it all vague language
Gotcha.
and smoke and mirrors?
Okay, so transparency is key.
Huge.
Okay, what else?
Third, look for any restrictions
Okay.
or delays on withdrawals.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If it's hard to get your crypto OUT,
Yeah,
that's a red flag.
big red flag.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I'm seeing any of these signs,
Yeah.
it might be time to seriously consider
Definitely.
a cold wallet.
Yeah, absolutely.
You mentioned we're diving deep
We are.
into Tangem and Ledger today.
Yep.
What makes them stand out?
They both offer a unique approach
Okay.
to security and user experience. And by comparing them,
Yeah.
we can really get a sense of like
Okay.
what the ideal cold wallet looks like,
Gotcha.
at least for you.
Okay, cool.
Tangem, for example,
Yeah.
is known for its simplicity.
Simplicity, okay.
It's literally the size of a credit card.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you never even have to deal with...
A traditional seed phrase.
Okay. That sounds incredibly user-friendly.
It is.
But doesn't that make it less secure?
That's the question, right?
Yeah.
What if you lose the card?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's where their access code system comes in.
Access code. Okay.
Think of it like a PIN code
Gotcha.
for your crypto.
Oh.
You need that code
Yeah.
to authorize any transactions.
Mm-hmm.
So even if someone finds your card,
Yeah.
they can't access your funds without it.
Okay, so it's like a trade-off.
It is. It is.
Sacrificing the complexity of a seed phrase
Yeah,
for the simplicity of just one code.
exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
But it also seems like a lot of pressure
it is. It
is
is.
riding on that one code.
Sure.
What if I forget it?
Yeah,
Or it gets compromised somehow?
right.
Is there any way to recover my funds?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it highlights a key difference.
Yeah.
With Ledger,
Okay.
Ledger uses the traditional 24-word seed phrase.
Okay. More familiar.
Yeah.
But there's a twist.
Okay, what's the twist?
That phrase is generated
Okay.
securely on the device itself,
Oh, I see.
not on your computer or
Yeah.
your smartphone.
Which could be compromised.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So even if you lose the Ledger device,
Yeah.
you can still recover your crypto
Oh, really?
as long as you have that seed phrase.
Gotcha.
Safe and sound.
Okay, so Ledger seems like the more traditional approach.
I think so.
While Tangem is going for a more streamlined, user-friendly experience.
Oh, sure.
But which one is actually more secure?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is. It is.
And there's no easy answer.
Okay.
It really depends on your
Okay.
individual risk tolerance
Okay.
and how you value
Yeah.
convenience versus control.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And with Tangem, the beauty is in its simplicity.
Hmm.
You know, no seed phrase to worry about, just that one access code.
Right. But that simplicity, I mean,
Yeah.
that also comes with a trade-off. It does.
If you lose that code,
Yep.
your funds are gone.
Gone.
Period. No recovery option.
No coming back from that.
So even though you never technically see the private keys,
Right.
with Tangem,
Yeah.
the access code becomes the key.
Exactly. It becomes your single point of failure.
Oh, man.
Ledger, on the other hand, relies on that tried and true 24-word seed phrase.
Right. More familiar.
It's more familiar for most crypto users.
Yeah.
And it offers more flexibility
Right.
in terms of recovery.
Okay, cool.
But of course,
Yeah.
the responsibility of safeguarding those 24 words
Yeah.
rests entirely on you.
And let's be real, 24 words is a lot to keep track of.
It is.
I can barely remember my grocery list,
I hear you.
let alone a string of random words that control my financial future.
Right.
Any tips on how to manage that chaos?
Absolutely. This is where things like the billfuddle come in.
Billfoldle.
Yeah.
That sounds like something out of like a Tolkien novel or something.
It does. It does.
But seriously, that level of physical protection.
It's pretty reassuring.
Yeah, it is.
It's fireproof, waterproof, tamper-proof,
Wow.
basically designed to withstand the apocalypse.
Okay, so it's like Fort Knox for your seed phrase.
Exactly.
But beyond just like the physical storage,
Yeah.
there's also the mental aspect.
Yeah,
You know, like how do you actually remember these 24 words?
for sure. So consider breaking down your seed phrase
Okay.
into smaller chunks
Gotcha.
and storing them in different locations or even memorizing parts of it.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
So we've got Tangem
yeah,
with its sleek simplicity,
right.
and then Ledger
Yep,
with its more traditional seed phrase approach.
right.
If I'm really serious about crypto security,
Mm.
shouldn't I be using both?
That's an incredibly insightful point.
Really?
And it brings us to a crucial concept.
Okay, what that?
Diversifying technological risk.
Diversifying technological risks.
Yeah, just like you wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket.
Right, with investments.
Exactly.
You shouldn't rely on just one type of cold wallet.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's about spreading the risk
Yep.
across different technologies.
That's it.
Why is that so important?
Because different cold wallets rely on different things,
Like what?
different cryptographic algorithms,
Okay.
security protocols, that sort of thing.
So if there's ever like a vulnerability discovered
Yeah.
in one specific technology
All right.
using multiple types of wallets.
It's like a safeguard.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, let's say
Okay.
there's some unforeseen flaw
Yeah.
discovered in Tangem's access code system
Right.
years down the line.
Okay.
If I'm also using a ledger,
Yeah.
at least a portion of my crypto is still protected.
Exactly. It's about hedging your bets,
Gotcha.
minimizing your exposure
Okay.
to any single point of failure.
Makes sense.
And plus, using both Tangem and Ledger,
Yeah.
it allows you to tailor your storage strategy
Okay.
based on the type of crypto you're holding.
Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah.
I'm guessing certain cryptos
Yeah.
might be better suited for one wallet
For sure. For sure.
over the other.
It's definitely something to consider.
Okay.
For example, if you're holding a lot of Bitcoin
Yeah.
and you really prioritize security, Ledger might be the better choice.
Okay.
But if you're dealing with smaller amounts
Yeah.
of altcoins
Right.
and you value ease of use
Yeah.
above all else,
Right.
Tangem could be a great fit.
So it's like a choose-your-own-adventure story.
It kind of is, yeah.
But before we get lost
Right.
in the decision-making maze,
Yeah.
let's zoom out for a second
Oh,
and remind ourselves
Yeah.
why we're even going through all this trouble.
It all boils down to that one principle,
What's that?
Not your keys,
Yeah.
not your crypto.
Those 6 words should be tattooed
I know, right?
on every crypto holder's forehead.
Seriously.
But it's easy to forget
It is.
about the importance of true ownership.
Yeah. Especially with exchanges.
Right, they're so convenient.
They are.
Easy to use.
Yeah. But that comes at a cost.
So let's break it down.
All right.
What are the biggest red flags
Yeah.
that should send us running for the nearest cold wallet?
We touched on a few earlier,
Yeah.
but let's really lay them all out. First and foremost,
Yeah.
exchanges are prime targets for hackers.
Right. They've got billions of dollars worth of crypto, and they're online 24/7.
All the time.
Making them incredibly attractive targets.
Huge target.
And even with all the security measures,
Right.
we've seen time and time again
Yeah.
how even the most secure exchanges
Right.
can fall victim
Yep.
to sophisticated attacks.
It's a constant battle.
Yeah, cat and mouse.
Exactly.
And then there's that whole
Right.
artificial supply issue
Yeah.
we discussed earlier.
When exchanges engage
Yeah,
in fractional reserve lending,
right.
they're essentially creating a system where more claims exist than the actual underlying assets.
So it's like musical chairs.
It is. It is.
As long as the music's playing,
Yeah.
everyone's happy.
Right.
No one questions whether there's actually a chair for everyone.
But the moment the music stops,
Yeah.
panic.
Total panic.
Yeah. A perfect analogy.
And then on top of that,
Yeah.
you've got the regulatory risk.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Governments around the world are
Right.
still figuring out how to approach crypto.
Exactly.
New laws or restrictions
Right.
could have a major impact.
Absolutely.
So it's like navigating a minefield.
It is.
One wrong step and everything blows up.
Yeah.
And then finally, the most fundamental issue.
What's that?
When you leave your crypto on an exchange,
Yeah.
you're essentially giving up control.
You are.
Your funds are subject to their terms of service,
Yeah.
their security protocols,
Right.
their whims, basically.
It's their world.
Yeah. You're not truly the owner.
You're just a visitor.
It's like the difference between renting an apartment and owning a house
Right.
with a cold wallet.
Yeah.
You hold the deed
You do.
to your digital property.
Exactly.
And that brings us back
Yeah.
to the question we posed at the beginning.
Mm.
If you could only choose one cold wallet,
Yeah.
which would it be?
That's the question.
We've explored the strengths and weaknesses
We have.
of Tangem and Ledger,
Right.
but ultimately
Yeah.
the best choice for you
Yeah.
depends on your individual needs
It does. It does.
and priorities.
For sure.
So as we wrap up part 2
Okay.
of our deep dive,
Yeah.
let's take a moment to reflect
Right.
on what we've learned.
We've uncovered some pretty important stuff.
Yeah, we have. We've uncovered the hidden dangers of exchanges,
Right.
the importance of diversifying
Absolutely.
technological risk,
Yeah.
and the key differences
Yeah.
between Tangem and Ledger.
Right.
But most importantly,
Okay.
we've been reminded of that golden rule. Yeah, hit me with it.
Not your keys, not your crypto.
It's simple, but so powerful.
It really is.
It's about taking control,
Yeah.
in this crazy world of crypto.
And that's exactly what we've been trying to do here.
Yeah, hopefully giving you the tools to make the best decisions for yourself.
We've explored the ins and outs of cold wallets, the importance of diversifying your storage strategy,
Right.
and those very real risks
Yeah.
of leaving your crypto on exchanges.
It's been a wild ride.
It has been a roller coaster of information,
That's for sure.
from that mind-blowing concept of artificial supply
Right. Who would have thought?
to like the sheer simplicity of Tangem's access code system.
It's amazing how much technology has advanced.
It really is. And honestly,
Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot more empowered now.
Good. That's the goal.
Yeah, to make informed decisions about my crypto security.
Absolutely.
But I imagine some listeners might be feeling a bit overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
A crypto world can be intimidating. It really can.
But just remember, break it down into steps.
Okay, so baby steps.
They're baby steps, exactly.
Start with that fundamental principle, not your keys, not your crypto.
That's the foundation.
Yeah. And then from there,
Yeah.
what level of control and security
Right, what's your comfort level?
am I comfortable with? Yeah.
Exactly.
So if I'm someone who values simplicity,
Yeah.
ease of use above all else, maybe Tangem's the way to go.
Could be. Could be.
But if I'm a bit more tech savvy
Okay.
and I want that extra layer of control
Right.
with a traditional seed phrase,
Yep.
Ledger might be the better choice.
It's all about finding the right fit for you.
So there's no right or wrong answer here.
Nope, not at all.
The best cold wallet for you
Yeah.
depends on your individual needs and priorities.
Do your research, weigh the pros and cons,
Right, make an informed decision.
and choose the option that you feel most comfortable with.
And if you're really serious about security,
Okay.
maybe it's worth considering using both
That's a great point.
Tangem and Ledger.
Spread the risk.
Yeah, spread the risk, diversify,
It's like a diversified investment portfolio.
but for your crypto.
Exactly.
And speaking of diversification,
Yeah.
it's also worth considering how you store your seed phrase or access code.
Right. Don't just write it on a sticky note.
Exactly.
Explore those options, like the bill fall.
Right, Fort Knox for your seed phrase.
Exactly.
Consider splitting up your seed phrase.
Yeah.
Storing it in different locations.
Multiple backups.
Yeah. Or even memorizing parts of it.
If you're feeling brave.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the how
Yep.
of cold wallet security.
But let's not forget the why.
Oh yeah, the why is crucial.
Why are we going through all this trouble?
Exactly.
Because crypto is more than just an investment.
It is. It's a movement.
It's about financial freedom.
Yeah, individual empowerment.
Taking control.
Taking control of your own destiny.
And securing your crypto is a step in that journey.
It's about protecting your future.
It is.
Your dreams. Your ability to participate in this whole new financial system.
It's powerful stuff.
It's about being your own bank.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
we want to leave you with one final thought.
Hit me.
Never stop learning.
That's so important.
The crypto world is constantly evolving.
It really is. It never stops.
New technologies are emerging all the time,
All the time.
and the security landscape is always shifting.
You got to stay on your toes.
Stay curious, stay informed, challenge yourself to dive deeper,
Yeah, get into those technical details.
because the more you understand about how crypto works,
Yeah.
the better equipped you'll be
To make those smart decisions.
to navigate this exciting
And sometimes treacherous landscape,
knowledge is power.
especially in the world of crypto.
So thank you for joining us
It's been a pleasure.
on this journey into the world of cold wallets.
We hope you learned a lot.
We hope you've gained valuable insights
Absolutely.
that will empower you
To take control.
to take control of your crypto security.
And safeguard your digital future.
Until next time, stay safe
Stay informed.
and keep exploring the limitless possibilities
That's what it's all about.
of the crypto universe.